Meet Evan. He's a project manager for Construction Limited. Evan is frustrated because he is constantly hearing about problems happening on his sites way too late. Now his job-costing software is showing that his project is losing money. How's that possible? After numerous phone calls, Evan discovers a critical machine on his site went down yesterday. If only he could have made the right decision at that time, he could have maintained profitability on the job. He could have changed the crew size or even the scope of work being performed. Instead, the whole crew made do with the remaining equipment. Money and opportunity wasted. Now meet Mike, the equipment superintendent responsible for dispatching mechanic Bill to yesterday's repair. Mike is stressed. His plate is full of the demands of managing his mechanics and repairing all the equipment for numerous projects, not just Evan's site. Mike has no time to phone everyone who might want to know the details. Let's just get this fixed. Now, Mike, Bill, Janelle the operator, Joe the site foreman, Terry the site superintendent, Super, and Evan are all calling demanding updates. When will the machine be back in service? What is wrong with the machine? Many team members besides the project manager need to know these details in order to make the right decisions to get the job back on track. Should the crew size change? What about the operator? Does a replacement machine need to be mobilized? If so, which machine? Meanwhile, mechanic Bill needs site directions and information. Now, Mike, Joe, Evan, Bill, and Terry are now spending copious amounts of time simply sharing information between each other just to make an informed decision. Finally, a decision is made. A replacement machine needs to be brought to the site ASAP. But which one? Now, Leah the operations manager enters the picture. She is concerned that losses are mounting. Mike, Joe, Evan, Terry, Leah, and now 2 more site superintendents, Carlos and Nasser, need to work together through multiple calls to decide what potential replacement machines are not under repair, close, and unavailable with minimal impact to other sites. Once this decision is made, Kent, the transport manager, becomes involved, along with the foremen, supers, and PMs from other impacted sites for necessary coordination, and more phone calls continue. Now Kent, the transport manager, is fielding multiple calls from all of them to advise on the timing of this move, and in return, he is requesting information, including site directions and access points for Terry, the transport driver. Wait! Transport permits are causing a delay, and so begins another string of phone calls involving over a dozen different people. The scenario is just one of many examples of construction events that occur simultaneously that involve multiple people in multiple divisions, all with different responsibilities, who need the same information for different reasons. Large companies can easily have over 100 events per day on varying types, and each superintendent will often spend upwards of 2,000 phone minutes a month simply relaying information. What a waste! With Vizzn, at the time the machine went down, Joe the site foreman would have quickly submitted a Vizzn repair request. Pursuant to that request being submitted, Mike the equipment superintendent, Terry the site superintendent, Leah the operations manager, Evan the project manager, and Janelle the operator would have been simultaneously notified that the machine was down for repair, plus any other relevant information known about it at that time. Mike would have then converted the repair request into a Vizzn dispatch for mechanic Bill. Bill would have reacted to his Vizzn app prompt, changing his Vizzn calendar, and went directly to the correct site by relying on the Vizzn site map for directions. As the machine problem was analyzed by mechanic Bill, the results of that investigation and the machine's new expected return to service date would have been shared via Vizzn. That information would have led to the decision to bring in a replacement machine, and the choice for the replacement machine would have been optimized by Vizzn, which provides the accurate status and location of all your fleet. Without the requirement for any GPS technology, Terry the site superintendent would have requested that machine to be mobilized via a Vizzn equipment move request. Kent, the transport manager, would have converted that request into a Vizzn dispatch, which would have also simultaneously updated both his calendar and the impacted site's calendars involved in that equipment move. And the exact minute of that machine's arrival is known by all and kept up to date as circumstances change. Vizzn maps direct Perry, the transport driver, and when he's done the move, Vizzn will use that event information to automatically update the machine's location. Vizzn keeps your entire fleet location up to date simply by collecting the data from past transport events without wasting a minute of time relaying. Better yet, the problem is solved a day before the losses even start. Vizzn will not require any additional time or effort. In fact, it will require less. Time previously spent relaying information is now productivity gained. In order to realize this benefit, simply replace your traditional dispatch methods, such as phone calls, email, and texting, with Vizzn. Vizzn dispatch and scheduling features are optimized for how work actually happens. The result is magic. Information is shared seamlessly between divisions, and all without additional effort. Welcome to the future of scheduling and dispatch. Allow Vizzn to optimize your vision.